Now, of course, this party is like, it starts at like 9. We get there at 10 because you got to be fashionably late. I also brought Kaya with me. Okay. I brought Kaya with me to the party. She was so good. It was crazy. It was definitely way more slammed than I thought it was going to be, the party. I mean, like, it was packed. So many people were there. And because March is unfortunately too popular, we're at the party. Kaya's doing great. And I had promised March. March was like, "Oh, I have a Macallan 12 free." I'm like, "Sure, I'll take a sip. I'll do one." So he pours me one. I drink one drink. That's it. One drink. And let me tell you, as a 32-year-old man, soon to be 33-year-old man, this one drink fucked me up. I have officially entered my teetotal era. Except, here's the worst part. I didn't even get drunk from that one drink. I didn't even get drunk. I went straight to hangover. I'm so fucking tired. 9 hours and 30 minutes of streaming. I feel like I'm probably such a curmudgeon. Like, I'm probably bringing the mood down. Okay? I'm bringing the fucking mood down around me because I'm like, I'm tired. I've expended all my energy on you ungrateful fucks for 9 hours and 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And then I take this one drink and I'm like, "Oh, dude, this is so bad." So, you know, and then my brain goes into like survival mode where I'm like, and this is so, I mean, obviously I'm being like emotional about this. I'm exaggerating in my mind. I'm like, I'm being dramatic. But my brain is like, "Okay, well, you feel like shit. And honestly, you should do something. Like, you should do something about it." It's like, maybe it's from being a, you know, experienced drinker, but even when I'm like fucked up, even when I'm blacked out, I know that I need to drink a lot of water and I need to eat food so that it's not as hard hitting in the morning, right? So I'm already in hangover mode, so I hit the survival button, and what's there around me? A beautiful Susie's cake. So what do? I went for the Susie's cake. I had a slice of cake. Didn't eat the icing, but I did have a slice of cake. That shit was fire. Honestly, though, I'm still thinking about it, but like, I also feel really, really bad about it. And also on top of that, Mr. Beast keeps sending me goddamn chocolate because he's like, "Oh, check out my new formula, please." And it's like, dude, your new formula actually is good, but that's a problem for me because I'm eating it. So I have to constantly give it to people. And if I don't see my nephews fast enough in between the last Mr. Beast chocolate shipment and the next one, I need to, like, I'm going to eat it. I can't stop myself. You know what I mean? Not nephews, cousins, sorry. So I had a little bit of Mr. Beast chocolate too because my buddy Nick was like, "Oh, I want to taste this new formula." I was like, "Fucking sure." So had a little bit of cake, a little bit of chocolate. It's supposed to be my deficit day. That's why it's a problem. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an issue. And I didn't even end up hitting my fucking protein. I came back home. I left the party and like I spent like an hour. I left my brother and my other friend behind. I was like, "Y'all are on your own, okay? Let God sort it out." And I was like, "I need to work out in the morning." My trainer was there. He left like immediately. He gave me a hug. He kissed Kaya and he peaced. I left, like, I stayed there for like an hour so I don't look like a giant piece of shit. But honestly, the thing is, the real reason why I get like insecure when I'm out at events like that is because like I am a fun-loving person. Okay? I promise. But the issue is after 9 hours and 30 minutes of streaming, like high intensity, I am not a fun-loving person. At that point, I'm just like, I'm so tired. Like, the life has been stripped from me. Last night, you watched more Twitch in one night than you did all year last year. Oh, yeah, I watched a little bit of Will. He was watching the Fena Herzog Zizek AI, which was pretty cool. But yeah, my point is, I personally feel insecure about, like, what my output looks like to other people. I don't want people to think that I'm like, you know, I hate being around them. I don't. I'm just really tired. So I'd rather like avoid those kind of circumstances. But yeah, Now you know how it is with real jobs feel. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I used to have a real fucking job and I was infinitely more social because this is the one area where I absolutely will disagree with you on. Yes, a real job can be gruesome, a real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will. Like, that's the difference. Like, no, 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 no. Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, unless you're in fucking retail, it's very different. You're out of touch. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job. Okay. I'm telling you, as someone who did both, like 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking physical labor. It would not bother me, but I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point. There are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons. Service sector, people pleasing jobs would be very similar. Those are like, I think, customer service type shit. But like if you're an accountant or if you're even like in sales, my interactions with clients was limited, way more limited than like constantly having to do this for 9 hours with like a back and forth interaction for 9 hours. That's what like sucks your social battery and you just tap out after it. Yeah, think about it this way. Like you give presentations for your job, right? Imagine giving a presentation for 9 hours straight. It's like after a while you would be like, I don't want to talk ever again. I call it like the dead zone. When I'm done streaming, I usually have like at least a refractory period of an hour where I just sit there and silently stare at my phone. Like I don't really do anything else after that. I'm a professional yapper. It's true. So, that's it. It's like it cooks you. You need to bring a hater with you to rile you up and keep the energy going all night. That was my point. And that decompression time period, if you're doing that in front of other people, it's like it just sucks. You just are dead. You're hollowed out. So people probably think I'm a fucking asshole. You've been clip chimped and people are acting like you said streaming is harder than other jobs. There's no fucking shot, dude. Oh my lord. Like, dude, 367 comments. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am going to video game myself. This is literally it. This is the point. This is why I don't, this is what it is. You don't have any other fucking situation where you have a shit ton of cyber stalkers that get together, congregate in a fucking Reddit and like upvote this shit into oblivion out of fucking context. Look at this. Talking about my dad and shit. This is not normal, dude. Destiny's fans are so fucking insane. Can we get you banned from that lolcow shit? I can't. I don't know what to do. Brigade the fuck out of this post, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to do in this situation. Every single one of these motherfuckers, like, oh, don't say that. And it'll get clipped again. I don't know what to say. I don't know what, like, I just don't want to be on this fucking dumbass subreddit. There is no Hasan, XQC's response to Hasan's take that streaming is harder than a regular job. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are you that fucking desperate that Miskiv is fucking lapping you? Are you that desperate that Miskiv has more viewers than you? That you have to farm drama like this early in the goddamn morning? I literally said something 10 minutes in, clipped out of fucking context, had a conversation over it, immediately went to XQC, immediately XQC responds to it. Oh, it's insane. This subreddit would not be alive if it wasn't for if it wasn't literally like suicide bait for streamers, okay? It blows my fucking mind that this goddamn filth exists. It blows my mind. Every single streamer despises this shit except for XQC and Destiny's communities that brigade the fuck out of it for the most part. XQC community doesn't even care about it as much anymore. It's like, it blows my mind. Normally, on any other circumstance, this subreddit has like 3,000 people max at this point. Okay? The moment that like they're like, oh, we can drive a streamer to commit suicide, hopefully one day, then it's like 15K people. It's a cyber stalking central area here. It's crazy. What a fucking awful situation. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm a profoundly fortunate individual. I've talked about this a million times over. Okay? Still a bad take. See, this is what I mean. It's like dumb bitches that are just fucking mad. Still a bad take? Shut the fuck up, idiot. You don't know what my take is. I am one of the luckiest individuals on the fucking planet. Every single day I talk about how privileged I am. Of course. Phenomenally lucky. Phenomenally privileged. Stop addressing it further? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What do you mean, stop addressing it further? It is such short work. It's like, I just showed it to you. One fucking offhanded remark clipped out of context that devalues literally everything I've ever said gets posted onto the subreddit, brigaded to hell, 450 comments in literally less than 30 fucking minutes. XQC reacts to it. That one gets fucking brigaded as well. It's so obvious. Like, it is happening. It is happening in real fucking time. And then there's still people in my community that are like, just don't address it. It's like, bro, you know this shit matters, right? Like, random normies see that and go, wow, this Hasan guy, real piece of shit, socialist, by the way. Look at him fucking saying Twitch streaming is way harder than like working a fucking real job, by the way. Clarify what your actual take is. I did. I'm a profoundly fortunate individual. This is the lottery, okay? This is the fucking lottery. Having said that, my social battery runs out after 9.5 hours of streaming, and I can't socialize adequately, and I worry that like I look like an asshole to random people. That was my point. That was my point. That's all I said. Think about that. I said after 9.5 hours of streaming, because you constantly have to be on, and that's the one major difference that I've experienced in comparison to my prior experience being in sales, okay, where I at least had like off moments, where at least I had moments where I could be by myself and not on camera in the same way. 9.5 hours of constantly trying to be on takes a mental toll on my social battery specifically. It's not as physically tasking or taxing and nowhere near as bad. Maybe talk to XQC. He doesn't give a shit, dog. What are you talking about? XQC literally is just looking to farm drama. He's trying to do the fuck Hasan shit again and again and again and again and again. That's it. What conversation could I have with him? Get the fuck out of here. It's literally, it is straight up drama bait. And I'm telling you, the reason why he did it is because someone sent it to him. Probably a Destiny fan in his community sent it to him and was like, this is a great, look how fucking stupid Hasan looks here in this clip. He knows what my actual fucking position is. This motherfucker stayed at my house with his ex-girlfriend who they fucking had like a fake divorce over. Okay? He knows what the fuck I believe. It's bullshit. It's extra bullshit that he still operates like this. Okay? I'm just going to fucking post this. I'm going to say, it's wild how this completely out of context clip made its way to Twitter so fast. I was talking about how much a 9-hour stream eats away at my social battery and how I can't socialize after. Comparing it to my sales job before, I recognize how fortunate I am every day. You can post a clip, but it may not spread like the hate does. It doesn't matter. You reacting to it is what they want to. Just ignore it. Stop interacting with that dude. It's fine to. Mr. Big Streamer can yell at chat all day long, but can't take a little drama out of context clip. My friend, you even recognize that it's like purposely fucking done to maliciously spread hate. Like, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, unless you're in fucking retail, It's very different. You're out of touch with them. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job. Okay, I'm telling you, as someone who did both, like 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking physical labor. It would not bother me, but I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point. Like, here, go blast this off. There are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons. Service sector, people-pleasing jobs would be very similar. Those are like, I think, customer service type shit. But like if you're an accountant or if you're even like in sales, my interactions with clients was limited, way more limited than like constantly having to do this for 9 hours with like a back and forth interaction for 9 hours. That's what like go retweet it and like it. Your social battery and you just tap out after it. Yeah, think about it this way. Like you give presentations for your job, right? Imagine giving a presentation for 9 hours straight. It's like after a while, you would be like, I don't want to talk ever again. It's crazy because it's like, of course, a normal job is infinitely fucking harder than streaming. That's 100% something I talk about all the goddamn time. I talk about how fucking fortunate I am all the goddamn time. I clarified in the fucking clip too. But even then, even in the clarity, there's still people who are just like, people who are still going, no, I don't believe it. I don't agree with you. In this chat even. And the irony is like, this is also another part of the problem, which is that like the thing that every single person hates is the guy who misconstrues the point, right? Everyone, this is like beyond politics. Everybody absolutely fucking despises the guy who goes, oh, I guess you hate waffles, buddy. And yet that's what like 95% of what I do is nowadays, is just like having to deal with people who are constantly going, oh, you said you like pancakes? I guess you fucking hate waffles. Fuck you. Why do you fucking hate waffles? I hate you. I love waffles. And you said you fucking hate waffles.